All right, so congestion pricing update. So this morning I got to the city pretty fast. Going uptown on the FDR was smooth. There are certain spots where you get off the FDR that there are no congestion lights, so you don't got to worry about that. I know coming off 42nd Street, there's no lights up until 2nd Avenue. I don't know past 3rd and 4th, will Park and Lex and all that. I don't know how far out before the first toll hits. I know coming off the Houston exit of the FDR, no toll at least until about Attorney Street. I don't know further if it's like on Essex. I forgot where it's at. If you get off on Grand Street on the FDR going uptown, you're good. I thought going south on the FDR you wouldn't get hit with a toll, but apparently you do. So if you're coming off the Brooklyn Bridge and you're going south, you will be hit with a toll. If you go through the Battery tunnel, the Battery City Tunnel, you don't get hit with a toll if you go straight onto the West Side Highway. So tunnel straight to the highway, West Side Highway, no toll, so you good. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. Like at first I was like, oh, people not gonna give a damn. People still gonna drive, it don't matter. Today, when I say there was barely any cars, I was like, what? Now, granted, I got to work super early today, but I did leave at normal time, which is 5 o'clock, which is the heart and soul of rush hour. Bro, when even just getting to the fucking tunnel, like where I was parked technically, like if I would have drove with the regular traffic before congestion pricing, it would have took me at least 10-15 minutes. And going through the tunnel is like 10 minutes because everyone's trying to get into Queens. When I tell you, like, if you've ever gone through the tunnel at like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night and you like, boom, and there's no stops, that's exactly how it was. Boom, through the tunnel, was able to be on the LIE, got off, and I was good. Today, I got home in 45 minutes. Normally, I would get home in between an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and 40 minutes, depending on the traffic, because I don't even stay on the LIE. I usually cut through Queens because the LIE literally is the butt cracker traffic. Unless you're on that express bus, and those of y'all that take the express bus know, unless you're on the express bus, no. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, Ajax, why the fuck don't you just take regular transit? So regular transit for me to get home is an hour and 15 minutes. So I might as well fucking drive. That's why I got the car, right? Taking the express bus, also an hour and 15 minutes, depending on which bus I catch. If I catch the earliest bus, which is, I think is like 3:30, mind you, I clock out at 5 o'clock. So if I catch the 3:30 bus and my boss let me leave early and finish the day like on the bus home, I'll get home in an hour. After that 3:30 bus, it's an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Because again, that LIE. And we got the express lane when we get off the LIE. But yeah, so honestly, if I was the governor, because clearly that's who enacted this. Honestly, anyone that lives in the county of New York, aka Manhattan, if you live in Manhattan County, you shouldn't have to pay that congestion pricing. Like if you live uptown, if you live in the borough of Manhattan, no, y'all should be exempt, like dead ass. Like they need to change that. As for the outer boroughs, if they need the toll, fine. But $9 is crazy. The toll should be like how it is in Jersey. There's certain spots where it's like $2 and some change. Then there's certain spots where it's like 70 cents. Obviously, it's to maintain their roads. Because the turnpike, I haven't hit a crazy pothole. I don't live in Jersey, so don't quote me. But when I do drive in Jersey, the turnpike is pretty much paved. Except for this one spot right before you can get off. Anyways, there's this one spot that if you in that lane, you're going to tear up your motherfucking car. But that's in the beginning when you first come out the tunnel. But anyways, I went off track here. The point is, if the toll was like anywhere from $2.50, even $4, that's pushing it truly like crazy. But even if it was $4 and like they need to change the peak hour time. Why is the peak 5 a.m. to 9 p.m.? Is that not crazy? The peak should be If they want to do 5 a.m., fine. But to me, I say 6:30 a.m. to about 10 a.m. No peak until about 3:30 again, because that's when everyone gets out of school, people picking up their kids and driving. I get it, get the fuck out the city, da-da-da. The point is, it should be like 6:30 to like 10, and then 3:30 to like 7, and then everything should be dropped by 75% like they have it now. It should be like 75 cents if you're gonna be in the non-peak time. Like, yeah, I don't know New York, but that's my update. Somebody asked me to put an update from this morning when I went to go drive. That was my update. Honestly, I went past Park. I went past Park 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. I can tell you honestly, I've never seen the street that clear a day in my life. The last time I seen it like that was like when COVID was ending and people were starting to come outside again. Not that COVID was a ghost town. You could go 75 on the city streets if you wanted to. But yeah, so that's my congestion pricing experience. I gotta go into work damn near all day, every day this week. So Friday I'll give a more realistic update to see if people decide to drive and like fuck it, they're gonna just drive into the city. I don't go to the city on the weekend, so I will never tell you how it looks on the city on the weekend, because there's no need for me to be in the city on the weekend unless I need to see my mom, and I already told y'all that area ain't got no congestion toll. So yeah,